back, everyone, to another episode from your boys of Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. And today, we got a special guest with us, Marcus. Marcus, welcome back. How's it going?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's going great. Thanks for having me back on.
Absolutely, dude.
And we got the big guns in today because we're going into the Snyder Cut, the most talked about thing on social media, in our nerdy culture. And we're going to give us your thoughts on that because why not? We are excited, we're pumped up, and we're doing it for the second time because the first time I kind of messed up the audio. But we're going to give it to you better than ever. But first, before we do that, Kev.
Yeah, man.
I got to ask you the typical question we ask on this podcast. What day is it?
Well, actually, I guess it's now Beers of the Week day. Am I right? Because it's not just one. It's three. Well, in this case, it's three, yeah.
Why is that, Kev?
So my wife, who's a lot smarter than I am, and I hope she listens to this because she could have sworn that I was trying to use it as my own idea. And I was like, I swear to God. I even showed her the text message thread. And I was like, look at what Ty just said. It's your idea. So after, we boxed for a little bit, everything was good. And my wife had a really good idea of basically having, instead of our normal beer of the week where we drink the same thing, why don't we have beers of the week where each of us brings in, our choice. So we won't tell each other. And that way I just figured, we could maybe introduce, three different brewing companies at one time, if people aren't familiar with them. I know for mine, I'm looking at it now, we've had them on quite a bit. But yeah, we just thought it'd be a really good idea, to kind of, maybe like Marcus being on the West Coast could introduce us to a brewing company out there that Ty, you and I aren't familiar with. I just think it would be cool to maybe educate the listeners / viewers. And it would just be exciting for us because we wouldn't know what each of us is bringing. And, as all fans of craft beer, I feel as if we each, have our own particular styles that we love to gravitate towards, that the other may not. So I just thought it was a really good idea. And I commend Laura for thinking of that. And I'm just super stoked to see what you guys have. I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
And with that being said, I want to say, Marcus, you got the honorary first go at this. I want to see what you're packing over there.
Well, speaking of big guns, this one's definitely a big gun. This is Dustbowl Brewing Company.
Ooh.
Name of the beer is
Therapist.
No appointment necessary.
That's awesome.
It's an Imperial IPA, and it comes in at a whopping 10.4%.
Damn!
Nice job.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers
buddy.
10%
awesome.
And tequila. I love it, Marcus.
Oh yeah,
Marcus,
I didn't even tell them that. This is not technically a beer of the week, but it's my little side piece.
That's your tequila chaser.
All right, Kev, let's see what you got.
All right, dude. So you're gonna laugh, but we're going back yet again to King of Prussia, PA, and we're going to our boys at Workhorse because they released two new beers. And I was like, I don't know which one I want to do. But I felt like this one is a style of beer that we've never had on here. I was thinking, God, we've done IPA this and IPA that. Let's change it up a little bit. So I went with Workhorse's Doppelbock.
Yeah.
Nice.
And for those of you that don't know, a Doppelbock is a stronger German style lager. So it's darker in color, and I'll pour it out for you guys. It's darker in color. It kind of has a smoky flavor to it. It comes in at 7.8%. So they're usually on the stronger side. But I'll tell you what, this beer is freaking awesome with food.
I love the color of it, man.
Yeah, nice. Dude. I don't know, Marcus, Ty, I don't know if you guys are into food at all. But this beer goes really good with food. And that's something I don't think we've ever discussed. Like this is a beer you could drink with barbecue or actually anything, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a beautiful kind of amber color. And it smells along the lines of a Vienna lager, kind of malty and sweet. but then it has like this crazy like smoky flavor. And I'm not saying like you drink it and you're like, I feel like I just drank a campfire. It's not that intense, but it has this like kind of roastiness to it. It's, I don't know. We've never had it, and I was like, I have to do this. Like, this would be a perfect time.
I feel like you need a boot to drink that out of. I think that glass just needs a little boot by it, just to make it the perfect glass to drink out of.
Yeah, that's actually a fantastic idea.
Das Boot.
I think this would go well in a boot. Anyways, Doppelbock is a delicious beer. Yeah, so that's my beer of the week.
And then I'll throw mine up. This is a brewing company I want to try for a while. We haven't had it on the show yet. They opened up last year, like right at the height of when we were quarantining for COVID. So I was rooting for them because what a hard time to open up and bring your brewing company to life at that time. And, they're still, kicking butt. It's Animated Brewing Company in Coatesville, Pennsylvania. The old Heroes Brews stomping ground where we used to record, where I used to live.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, how about that?
Drinking it's their Want West Coast IPA. My light is way too bright. It's a solid IPA. I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5. It's very piney. It's delicious. Definitely a good West Coast IPA in my opinion. I'm excited to try more stuff from Animated because this just makes me more excited to go out to that area and drink some beers.
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds delicious.
West Coast, yeah, man. That's my favorite there. So I'm a little jealous.
I skimped over the description of this beer, but I will just say one quick thing is that
yeah.
Imagine if you walked out into the forest and kind of just looked at the biggest tree you can get, and then you just put your tongue on it and just lick it up. Exactly what this tastes like.
I love it. And Kev, I commend you for bringing something non-IPA onto this show.
Oh, dude, I know.
I was so basic with the West Coast, and then you come in with the Doppelbock.
Yeah, the Doppelbock, man. I know. I was like, these guys are gonna see this coming. I had to, man. I was like, I have so many like IPAs in there, and I was like, I gotta switch this shit up, and I figured like it's a style that I feel like not many people talk about, and like Trogs. I know we've talked about before on the show. Marcus Trogs. They're actually in Hershey, PA. Awesome brewery, and one of their like staple beers is called Troganator, and it's got this like sick Viking guy like on the bottle. Cool. And it's a Doppelbock. So I think theirs is maybe like 8 to 9% or something. So they're on the stronger side. But what a freaking delicious beer.
Dude, and Workhorse, dude, yeah. Nate, the brewer for Workhorse, man. It just shows his talent with every style that he makes, because every beer and every style that they brew out are out of this world good. I'm thinking Workhorse is edging Victory out as my favorite brewing company, man, because Victory's been changing their styles and their tastes a lot with their their normal beer styles that they make, and Workhorse just slams everything out of the park.
Yeah, dude, they really know what they're doing. Marcus, I know that I think I had taken you there when you were here for the week of the wedding, right?
That's true. We were there. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, there was some good beers there. I can't remember exactly what we had, which is a good sign that we were at a good place, right?
Me neither, man.
Yeah,
we had beer when we were there.
We indulged a little bit.
Yeah, that's for sure.